So this is the Hyperion XP-1 warp drive. It's part of the Elite Bundle. A very futuristic looking vehicle. It is a hydrogen and electric hybrid hypercar, so it is a very futuristic vehicle in itself. But yeah, it does look very futuristic by the looks of it. I don't think those blue sort of accents actually light up, unfortunately, otherwise it would make it even cooler. But yeah, a very futuristic vehicle by the looks of it. Very interesting looking vehicle as well. I do like the wheels. Obviously, this is part of the Elite Bundle with the Nissan R50, so sort of futuristic vehicles, I guess. So let's go and have a look at some of the colours now. There's this dark blue colour, which is okay. There's this silver colour, which is the colour the car actually comes in. Yeah, it's an okay colour, the stock colour, I'd say. It's okay. It looks futuristic anyway. There's this sort of nice looking dark blue. There's this white colour basically, or light silver, I'd say. This is dark grey or gunmetal yellow, which doesn't work at all with this car, to be honest. Yeah, this doesn't really work at all with the car. There's this blue colour, which kind of fits with the blue accents, but again, doesn't really work. And this red colour, which again, doesn't really work. Yeah, I don't know why they've included like red and yellow on this car, because the blue accents just don't make it work. But I'm going to go and choose this sort of gunmetal grey colour. Obviously, there's no customization. Yeah, it makes sense. There's no customization because it's a prototype car, basically. So, obviously, they're not going to let you put a wing on it or wide body kit on it. Yeah, anyway, to the vanity items. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm actually going to put on this car. I'm going to put some tyres on it, obviously, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put on this vehicle. Largely because I don't really know what would fit, really. I do have, like, futuristic tyres, but they just don't really fit. So, yeah. Also, I've noticed this, and they haven't changed it yet, but yeah, that's the wrong tyre thumbnail for this tyre. I don't know why they've done that, but it's the wrong tyre thumbnail. Yeah, I could put these on, these arena tyres. The issue is that they don't really fit with the vehicle. And, like, the accent, because, like, the blue accent, they don't really fit with the blue accent as well. These could work, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to go with them. I'm not sure about the tyre smoke. I think I'm just going to put blue on again. I'm not actually sure if I said before, but I could put the overdrive smoke on, like this. Or, no, it's not the overdrive smoke, it's the dynamic shockwave smoke. I don't know where I got overdrive from. Yeah, I could put that on, but I don't really like how it actually works. Largely because it just sort of distracts me while I'm driving, so I'm not going to put that on. Yeah, underglow. I'm definitely going to put underglow on. I don't really have any blue underglow, though. I suppose I do have, like, the winter underglow, like the ice vortex underglow. Yeah, I could put that on. Yeah, I'm going to put that on. And because this car's got, like, a canopy top, the window tint, I'm guessing, actually works. It works rather well, anyway, by the looks of it. So, obviously, that's, like, the full window tint. Yeah, see? Ah. So if there wasn't like the blue accents, I would have like chose one of these. But there is, so I can't really change anything. But I might put the 911 window tint on. I might as well go through some of the other window tints. Yeah, I don't think I've used a lot of these. I've used the Liberty Walk window tint before, I believe. I can't remember where. I've definitely used that one. Yeah, I definitely used that one. I don't think I've used, like, the line. I don't think I've ever used that one. Mostly because I don't really see what would fit, really. Let's go and put, like, it's an exhaust sound. Obviously, there's no, like, audio signature, I guess. Oh, no, there is. I mean, nitro. Yeah, there's no nitro. So there is an audio signature. So I don't know what I'm going to put on this. I'm going to put retro engineering on, I believe. So I don't actually know what that would change. Does this have an engine sound? I don't know. I don't think it has an engine sound. Obviously, there's also this. I'm not sure what I'm actually going to put in this. I'm just going to put the American flag thing on. So yeah, that's the car done. Obviously, I've also put the Nitro Chemist set on this. As you can see, kind of not good at all, really, in performance. Yeah, it's not going to be spectacular, I don't think, but it might be okay. So it does actually have an engine sound. That was surprising. I suppose it is a hydrogen vehicle, so it kind of makes sense for it to have an engine sound, and it is sort of a hybrid. So yeah, it does make sense. I'm surprised because I thought it was just going to be just like silent. Obviously, there's no nitro, largely because it's not got nitro. But I just crashed then. But yeah, it's not got any like nitro, whatever for the flames to come out basically. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. But I'm surprised there is an audio signature available for this car. In terms of performance, however, I'll be honest, not brilliant. Yeah, it's not going to be winning races, I don't think. I don't think it's going to like win the grand race. Or it's the only time I could actually see it being used is if there's like a specific event in like the summit maybe that you need to have like a hydrogen car for, or some sort of electric vehicle. But even then, I reckon there'll be electric vehicles in the game that outclass it. So maybe only if there's like a hydrogen event for some reason. Which I actually believe this might be the first hydrogen vehicle actually in the game. I can't think of any others. I might be wrong. There might be something in like the Dream Cars or the Futuristic Car, whatever it's called. The Dream Car playlist, I think it's called. There might be one in there. I don't know. I haven't actually checked. But yeah, I believe this might be the first hydrogen car actually in the game. It might even be the only one if they don't add any more, which I suspect they might. Yeah, very interesting. Obviously, this car is very futuristic, as you can see. It's got like a dashboard that reminds me of like I've just crashed again. Yeah, speaking of crashing, it actually reminds me of kind of like the BeamNG drive damage indicator, if you've ever seen that. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. I don't actually know what it does. Like, I don't know why there is like something there. I don't know what the dashboard is meant to be, or like the center console screen thing. But yeah, it is obviously a very futuristic car. To me, this vehicle looks more like the modernised version of like the Fallout cars. So like from a vehicle from Fallout 4 maybe. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but to me it looks like the modernised version of that. Obviously not powered by nuclear engine, I guess, or I think it's nuclear turbines. The vehicles in the Fallout universe are powered by. Actually, no, I think they're mini reactors. I don't know. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a modernised version of that. I don't know why. I seriously don't know why. Obviously, it's not retro-futuristic. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Like if they took one of them and just modernised it a little bit. Obviously, it's not nuclear powered, so yeah. I don't know why really. I think it's the front. Unfortunately, the actual company behind this vehicle isn't really in the financial position to actually make the vehicle. Yeah, apparently they did sell one of the prototypes of this vehicle, I think it was in 2020 or 2022, but yeah, they've not really had enough money to actually start production on these vehicles, which it happens to a lot of sort of obscure hyper and supercar manufacturers. They sort of just run out of money basically and just disappear, so hopefully they don't actually happen to this, but maybe it will. Yeah, it's a shame if they don't actually make this vehicle, because it is actually quite a cool vehicle. Like, some of the features they have is actually pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know if this company will actually survive and make these vehicles basically. So it's okay that we have it like preserved in a video game, I guess, at least. Yeah, it's an okay car. I do hope they actually make it in real life, because it is actually quite cool. It looks okay, it looks cool, but yeah, it might not actually end up being made, unfortunately, if they run out of money, which is a shame really, but yeah, it happens to quite a lot of obscure hyper and supercar manufacturers, so I'm not holding up a lot of hope for this vehicle, unfortunately, at least in real life. But it's cool that we got it in video game, I guess.